Evening, gentlemen. I hope you're well. I'm here. I'm just being a little bit silent. It's been an absolute crazy ass busy day, and I'm not going to lie to my people. I'm just sitting there scoffing my face. I didn't have time to have any lunch today, and I don't really want to be slumping me chops over the stream. So I'm going to get the standings up. Give me 5 minutes, guys, and I will be back with you. I just wanted to get on live so people know that we're on. No, mate, you know what, Manic? I'm not going to lie. Normally I tuck in. Look, just as I say, normally I tuck in. Tuck joins the chat. Normally I tuck into a bit of Spanish grub, but I'm not going to lie, mate. Today it's chicken nuggets and chips from McDonald's with a bit of homemade curry sauce. I do miss my curry sauce and chips from England. So, look, guys, I do apologise for this, mate. It's been a mad, crazy day. I've literally just logged on. Give me a couple of minutes. Let me put a bit of food in my gullet, and I'll be straight back with the standings, okay? There we go. I've had enough for the time being. Can't have my people waiting. Here we are, DTS, season 4, round 5, Las Vegas. Don't think I've commentated on a Ratigan. Ratigan's absolutely smashed it. I reckon we just finish the stream now and we just give Ratigan the win. After what he's just done there, Ratigan, you absolute legend. You absolute legend. Those that don't know, Ratigan has just stuck in my chat a Spanish comment saying, "Hola Mick, espero que está bien. Realmente necesito un bien resultado esta noche." Basically saying, "Hello Mick, I hope you're well. Really need a result and really need a good result tonight." Manic, I need you to get on the old Spanish lingo now as well. But yeah, Ratigan, absolute legend for that, brother. Legend. So yeah, here we are. Oh, Manic. Venga, tío. Venga, vamos. In the words of Rafael Nadal, venga, vamos. Vamos, tío. Vamos, está muy cerca. Está muy cerca, tío. Venga, continúa, continúa. That was me just telling Manic, come on, guy. You're really close. Just keep going. Just keep continuing. You're really close. But that's a bit of private chat between me and Manic. So, hey, estamos de acuerdo. Estamos de acuerdo en que Manic y JT estamos navegados. Pues sí, claro. Sí, claro. Vaya. You're throwing me off my game now with all this Spanish, Ratigan. We are remembering that what Manic and JT Esos labiados. Venga, tío. So, yeah, look, just while we're waiting, we are here now in the, as I was mentioning before, Las Vegas. We've got Hassan is currently gaining himself a nice, decent gap. A nice, decent gap at the top of the standings. I think he's finished on yeah, that'd be good, mate. That'd be good. That'd be good. They're all pulling out. They're all pulling out. They're all pulling out the chat. They're all pulling out the Spanish now. Maybe 1 week, Dale. Maybe 1 week we'll get there. Like I said, I speak Spanish. I speak enough. They're all firing it in now. I speak Spanish. I'm not fluent, but I've lived here 6 years. I speak English with my wife. I speak English at work. So, but I speak enough to get by. I can understand what most of you are saying there. But yes, gentlemen, maybe 1 week we'll do a bit of 50-50. We'll do a bit of 50-50 Spanish and English. And I just like to bring out my Spanish words just to tell Jock how much of a shite driver he is when I commentate on him, but it's not very often. Mis gatos en llamas. My cat's in my name. So I don't know sometimes. And guys, here's another thing as well. If you do want to send me Spanish messages, try not to use Google Translate, because Google Translate don't translate it literally. It just translates word for word. If you do want to use the best translating app, is a website called DeepL. www.deepl.com. Because if you do use Google Translate, it literally translates it word for word for word, and sometimes the comments don't quite make sense. So, but yeah, look, while we're here, let's get through the standings. You Spanish because you're making me swear on stream, boys. You Spanish boys are throwing me off my game. I'm still trying to get over. There we go. Trato de entenderme. Para ayuda si necesitas ayuda con algo específico en Honduras. Let's see what Manic's put there now. Trato de entender español. Si mejor no puedo poder ayudar. Si necesitas ayuda con algo. There you go. Manic's pulled it out of the bag. He's saying he's starting to understand Spanish, but it's really small on my YouTube. But if you need any help with anything specific, don't have no doubts, and basically let me know. Manic, legend, buddy. Spanish League now. You know it. Listen, I'm trying to chat up. Well, not chat up. Well, that's the kind of wrong expression. Puedes intentar hablar de JT todo lo posible durante la carrera. Sí, seguro. Sí, for sure. So, anyway, I'm trying to boost up Hassan, because Hassan is absolutely got a stonking lead at the minute. He's currently sitting in first on 167 points. Milan in second on 138. Egolf Hazard. No, my cat's on fire is mi gatos estás en fuego. See, llamas, what you said there is like cool. So, my cat's on fire is mis gatos estás en fuego. Fuego is fire. So we got Egolf Hazard in third on 102, JT Cod 101 in fourth. We got Mac and Cheese 98, who I believe they're not racing tonight. Big up Dino. Mac and Cheese in fifth. Not racing tonight, I believe. The greatest right hand in the whole of Discord, Tuck. He's in sixth place on 75. Don't mess with Tuck. Yeah, he can knock a man out in the ring, but he can't get that right hand around on his pit button. Están hablando de siendo mi compañero, es increíble. Sí, yeah, he's having a great season. He's having an absolute great season, Ratigan. Absolute great season, mate. Hassan. So we've got Brasco in 7th on 76 points, Teabag 75 points in 8th. Last couple of weeks, the United boys have been doing absolute bits. Dave Riley in 9th on 67, joined by Trouser in 10th on 67. Where's your teammate, Trouser? He had an absolute blinding result the first week, and he's gone AWOL the last few weeks. Where's he gone? We've got Pirate Danny, he's 11th in on 64 points. Ratigan, as he said there, he needs to have a great race tonight. He's in 12th on 48 points. Sorry, Ratigan, mate. You know what? I'm allowed to laugh at Ratigan because Ratigan's my pal. But nobody else is. I'm allowed to, alright? Only me and his teammate Hassan and his team principal can laugh at him. No one else. But yeah, Ratigan's on 48 points. We got Dino on 38 points in 13th. We got Skizzo on 14 points in 14th on 37 points. We got Rumax 33 points in 15th. We got X Grant, who absolutely had it. There he is, talk of the devil. Look, talk of the devil when they shall appear. Just talking about Grant. When was it? When was it? He absolutely had a stonking race. He absolutely had an absolute blinder. Was that Sunday? It might have been Sunday. It might have even been last week. Ian Taylor Drift, how you doing, mate? Abu Dhabi, that was Oh, Grant, you make me piss myself, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still trying to get through these standings, fellas. So where we got down to? We got to Grant. He started talking about Abu Dhabi and I lost it. We got Stevie 17th in 27 points. We've got Speechy, the absolute little rat. He's more of a rat than the rat man Ratigan. Danny boy, how you doing, mate? I hope you're doing well, bud. Another good result from you this week, pal. Speechy, the rat man. Like I said, he's a bigger rat than Ratigan. We got Cavalis on 16 points in 19th. We got Dale on 20th on 12 points, and all the rest are yet to score. That's Ty Bamlin, Diviel Barrow, Mitch Chase, Brashman, and Little Pigeon. I believe he's debuting tonight. So I'm going to say this next comment in a bit of English and Spanish, but I deserve not that they deserve a shout out. This is not a shout out. This is an absolute, how can I put it in the best way? I'm not going to say the B word, we'll say it in Spanish. Big up the little putas who can't handle the Discord that they're in, and they've actually gone and left the Discord this week like little babies. So we'll have not a shout out, we'll have a little mention of them. I hope they're proud of themselves. We all do this for fun at the end of the day. Rules are put in place for a reason, and if you can't, to be honest with you, Manic will agree with it. You can't abide the rules. We don't want you in the Discord. It's an absolute fantastic deal we got here. Milan, nice to see you in, mate. But just want to say my little piece. Rules are put in place. People work. Assalamu alaikum, Skizzo. Assalamu alaikum. Manic, Jay, Hilly. Absolute work. Remember, they got lives beyond this as well, mate. Yeah, boys, they got lives beyond this. So if the stewards, they work bloody hard to do what they're doing, and last thing they need is little babies spitting their dummies out. And anyway, that's my piece. I've been wanting to say that. So I just wanted to say that. Big shout out to the admins. Big shout out to the stewards. Big shout out to Frank and Armin and all the other commentators. Checked on the app today. We got 283 fellas tuned in on the app. And I just wanted to say my piece and give a big shout out to, like I said, Manic, Destructive J, Hilly, all the head stewards, all the long timers that have been here since day one. I've been here quite long now. I've been here about a year and a half now. Just a big shout out to everyone that treat this league with respect and get decisions given against them, and they accept it, and we move on to the next week. All those that can't handle it, go and join another league, if I'm being honest with you. Anyway, that's my piece said. Do apologise if I said too much, but yeah, that's been needed to be said for the last couple of weeks, if I'm being honest. But anyway, back to the race in Las Vegas. Don't really know too much about the track. It's my first time commentating on it. We'll see how we get on, mate. I don't even know really the layout. I know it looks like a pig. According to social media. But we'll do the best we can, and we will get on with it. We've got the countdown now. I didn't go through the championship standings, my fellas, because you boys are putting me off with all your Spanish lingo. So we got Slipstream in first, United Racing second, Spartan Phoenix, I ain't going to read out the points, Spartan Phoenix, Art Racing, Racing Legends, JT Golf, Sanka, Cooper SRT, Porsche and Violet Motorsports. So there we go. We are ready for lift off, gentlemen. And again, appreciate everybody, appreciate each and every one of you that takes time and tune in, even when you're racing. I know it's a bit difficult sometimes with a little Cockney fella bashing on in the background. But yeah, I appreciate all of you tuning in and those that sit back and watch it after. Honestly, boys, I really appreciate the love, man. Been getting a lot of love. I think my last 7, 8, 9 videos are all up in the 60, 70 views, some higher. But yeah, mate, proper appreciate the love, fellas. That's what I'm talking about, this Discord as well. This league's just second to none. So we are off. I've got a little write-up about Las Vegas. Well, not a write-up. It's basically the corners and what. Obviously, we all know Vegas. We all know where they're at. So we got a little write-up on what turns near what. There we go. You know, so like that. Look, I know after turn 13, that's where you pass the Mirage, Flamingo, Caesar's Palace, the Bellagio. We all seen them. Turn 15's Planet Hollywood. So yeah, mate. I've got the turn 6 and 7's the MSG Sphere, Caesar's Forums around about turn 5. So yeah, I just done a little bit of the Las Vegas Strip. We go down there as well. So I just done a little bit of a Google search for you boys today. You know, Mickey loves a bit of a search on Google. Lap Delta. We got details. Everyone out on the soft. Our ex-Grant decided to come out. He's changed it. He heard me talking about him. Grant heard me talking about him and he flicked back to the soft tyre. Big up Grant. I think that's going to be Dino, I reckon. He's always quite early out. And look at that, I know my drivers. So Dino's currently the first car out on track, followed by a white car, which I believe to be Dave Riley. He's another early bird. There we go. And we've got a navy blue car. That's going to be Grim. He's another early bird also. There we go. We've got Brasco and Little Pigeon. They're the 2 green cars. And we've got the other white car, that's Egolf Hazard, starting to learn me cars now. That's a navy blue car, I swear that's JT Cott. No, look, I've let myself down there. Look, JT Cott's still sitting in the pit. So who's that navy driver there? That is ex-Grant. Yeah, I was just talking about him and his medium tyres. So right, let's jump back on board with Dino, and he's going to take us around the first lap of Las Vegas. To be honest, I don't like this track much. I don't like any street circuits, to be honest with you. So we'll see where we're going now. Mickey's just winging it tonight, I'm going to be honest, boys. So right, where we going? We're snapping on the brakes, got a nice little hairpin here now, get as close to that. Always try and extend if you can. Well, no, you can't now. I just didn't realise there was a right-hand turn there. Be careful of that. Be careful of that run-off area there. I suppose that's a big lap invalidation there. Got the short little straight now. Coming down. Here's where Caesar's Forum is. We go now. Flick it over to the right. We see a left-hand turn coming up. All the way flat through. Following it all the way around. Oh, look at that. It runs you out wide there. Gonna be a tight little race this is, lads. Gonna be a tight little race. So right, he's coming up to the upside down pig now. The upside down pig, he's coming up to the snout bit now, where the old the old snout bit there, gets it nicely turned in, clips the apex, stay away from that outside wall. Stay away from that outside wall. I'm learning as we go, boys. Got 12 people in the chat, appreciate all the views. I hope my mate Steven's in the chat and he would have seen all the Spanish kicking about earlier. He would have absolutely loved it. I see this when the actual race was here in Formula 1. It's a bit of a tricky section here. This is where, what was it, Leclerc took George Russell, wasn't it, around this part of the track. So there we go. He's kept it pretty decent so far. Danny boy, mate, I don't reckon I would have liked this track if I was still racing. 1:33.3. Who did I say was the next one across the line? Riley wasn't too far behind him, was he? But he's all the way back there now, Riley. But I think he's the second one on the fastest lap. Riley's coming across. He sticks on a 1:32.9. We've got Trouser with JT Codd was one of the early birds out. I know Dale was an early bird out. There we go. Dale, we might have a car in front of him, might just be out as well. Dale physical 1:33.4. Little Pigeon 1:32.4. Blows it wide open. Big half a second there. Brasco sticks it in the JT Tyler boys. Riley, there we go. Look, Egolf Hazard 1:32.6. We're all firing across the line now. Got Womax. Womax currently on his lap. Championship. Oh, caution sector 1. That may be just people turning over. Pulling over, shall I say. We've got Hassan currently out on his lap. We'll stick on board with Hassan for the time being. He's championship leader. We've got the Manic, the legend. He's currently out on his lap, but he's behind Hassan. So we'll stay on board with Hassan for the time being. Gets on his brakes. Flicks the apex there, stays away from that exit curve. That's going to be an easy invalidation there if you take too much of that. If you try and take a liberty going around that bit, you're going to get an easy invalidation there. There's Hassan now. Should be fully flat. What's he got in the tank? Sticks on a 1:34.1. Remember, guys, I think these fellas may have only had 1 or 2 races around this track, so it's pretty new to everyone at the minute. Here comes Manic. Manic's now coming towards the end of his lap. There's Rattigan as well. Rattigan's in front of him. So we've got Rattigan. No, Rattigan's well behind. So we're going to stick on board with Manic. Manic sticks it second. Manic sticks it second. He's absolutely had a horrendous season so far in DTS. Trust Manic to have an absolute brilliant result on the raggiest track of them all. That'd be typical Manic, that would. Mitch Chase, my fellow Alonso fan, on a 1:49.6. I always thought being Dutch, you would have been I thought you would have been a little Verstappen fanboy like Jock, but no. I believe he's an Alonso fan. I just believe he doesn't like Hamilton as well, so from what I've seen in the chat. Got Teabag, fried up. Rattigan. What's Rattigan got? Venga Rattigan. Vamos Rattigan. Vamos, 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 vamos. Oh, missed the apex there a little bit. My Bamoses maybe have put him off a little bit. He said, shut up, Mick. I'm in race mode now. I was having a laugh before, but now I'm in race mode. Shut up, we are. It's coming down the big main straight now. I think this is the Las Vegas Boulevard, what we're going down now. Gets it nicely turned in. Goes a little bit deep there on the left hand side, but kind of gets out of that nicely. Anyone, Milan stuck himself up into 4th. Got Womax in 6th. Skizzo's put himself 8th. Rattigan puts himself in front of his teammate in a 1:33.9. Got Teabag currently out, who was very unlucky last week. Teabag, very unlucky. So here comes Teabag now. Is to navigate this last little tricky bit of track, and it's literally going to be flat out for the rest of the lap. Get around this corner and this all looks like it's all flat out. I'm not gonna lie, boys, I muted the microphone, had a cheeky little chicken nugget. I ain't gonna lie to you, boys. I don't lie to my people. Don't lie to it. There we go, T-Bag sets himself in 7th place. Who else we still got to come? We got the big we got the big dog Tuck. JT Cod's currently out on the lap. That's JT Cod, he's just about to come across the line. He's going to want to be attacking. And Dale's retired from the session. Where is he retired? Where is he retired, Dale? So we're just waiting for now last few of the stragglers to come across and set a time. Dave Riley might have stayed out. Looks like Dave Riley may have stayed. Predictions, Milan. Around Vegas, mate. I haven't got an absolute Scooby-Doo. I haven't got a clue, mate, around Vegas. But on pure pace-wise, I think you're going to be up there battling. I reckon Manic might surprise a few people tonight. Well, he's going to hope the bad luck stays away. Hassan's going to be up there or thereabouts always. Tuck's going to be up there or thereabouts. I want me old bud, me old China, Rattigan. I want him to have a good race tonight. I think Skizzo's going to be up there or thereabouts. If Brasco pulls one of his worldy strats, he could be up there or thereabouts. Just as I click on him, he's going to look at the scenery, Brasco. JT Cod sticks it in pole on a 1:32.4. But yeah, honestly, Milan, I haven't got an absolute clue tonight. Not around Vegas. It's going to be my first race. I've never raced around Vegas. My first race commentating on Vegas, so I'm an absolute newbie where Vegas is concerned. Here comes Tuck now with that club right hand of his. Doesn't have to use the pitch strategy at the moment. Eggoff has it, goes on a 1:31.9. First man to dip it into the 1:31s. Get in there, Eggoff. You absolute legend. Setting his stall out. And you got Dave Riley, his teammate, in 6th. And then we got the United boys in 5th and 8th. We've got Trousers carrying Supra. So his teammate's gone on the missing for the last couple of weeks, as mentioned. Speechy and the two boys here, I think they're Sanka Yaded Motorsports. But then Fire Tuck gets away from his teammate and sticks it up into 5th place, and he decides to go and have a little browse around the scenery also. Oh no, he might have been letting people by. Sorry, I do apologise, Mr. Tuck. I thought you was going on a little browse, going to see the scenes. So who we got now? We just got Speechy left to set himself a lap. Riley 6 seconds down. Woomax, has he got anything left in the tank? Telemetry's off, so he's got a decent bit of BRS there, so he might be going for another round again. I think these boys are just coming all round to the pits now, because then white cars are Riley and Egolf respectively, so I think they're coming into the pits. We've got a greenie there, that's Brasco. He's actually up on his time. Right, Brasco pulls himself into the pit. He's going to save himself now for the last run. Here we go, what's Grant got? Oh, I get scared when they go into that. They have to pull right out right there to get around that corner. Oof. A couple of times I've seen drivers approaching that corner now. I think they're getting into the wall. So Grant trying to pick up where he's on track. He's just coming from just at the end of sector 1, starting sector 2 now. He's basically equalled his lap time. Very, very, very stretched the time here now from a 1:31.9 down to a 34.4. Egolf Hazard. He's currently in pole, like we see. We've got JT Cod in second, Little Pigeon. I'm sure it's his debut tonight. Skizzo sticks it in pole on a 1:31.9. Second man to go into the 31s. What about Manic? What's Manic got? What's Manic got? But we was on with Grant, so we'll flip back with Grant because Manic's quite a bit behind him. See if Grant can improve. Yeah, I don't think it's a great track. I think this is definitely a track that's basically all about the pound note and nothing else. It's an absolute disgrace of a track, I believe. So, yeah. We'll jump back on board with Trouser. Got a couple of long straights, maybe a nice bit of overtaking, but you go for an overtake, for example, down into this corner, you flick down the inside and you just got asking for an accident through that little bit. It's just an absolute stupid chicane, that bit. Why don't you just have a standard left-hand corner? I find Vegas, it's all about the pound note, lads. All about the pound note. Manic improves on the 132.1. Yeah, it was disgraceful, mate. It was disgraceful, mate, honestly. An absolute disgrace. I didn't even watch the race last year, to be honest with you. What I see was the highlights on YouTube. Didn't even bother watching the race, mate. To be honest with you, I find it's all superficial. Speechy's put himself up into 13th. Currently on an invalidated lap, but I'm sure it's his in lap, so he won't mind. Skizzo, Trouser, they're all on their in laps. Speechy's on his in lap. Yeah, I watched an 8-minute highlight package, I believe, and the only thing I see was, like I mentioned earlier in the stream, was the overtake on Leclerc when he stuck it down the inside of Russell. Other than that, it was just absolute boring. So I don't like these street circuits. Afghanistan, what we're talking about. Azerbaijan, that's another absolute pony track. Yeah, Las Vegas. Yeah, I believe there will, Milan. I believe there will. But hopefully we get a decent race. Hopefully we get a decent race out of you all. So, Brasco's currently on his lap. Not gonna lie, fellas. I'll get away. I'll delete you from my chat, Danny boy. You start talking about that. Spain, Barcelona's got one of the best tracks on the grid, mate. It's got history to it. Up there we've got it's maybe not. Wow, Tuck. What has he done? What has Tuck done? He's got 5 seconds for illegal blocking. Was that another 5 seconds he got? Wow. I think that's Ratigan he's got behind him, or Hassan. No, that's got to be... Yeah, well, that bodes well for you then, Manic, mate, if that's the case. As long as you can get in and get round and go again. But you have to be back out on track, and I don't think you are. No, you're not. Otherwise, that would have boded well for Egolf Hazard. He's decided to have enough. So, who's the shootout going to be? Where's Milan? Milan's down in 7th. Via Tucky boy, he's going to want to try and get as high as he can because he's got that 5 second penalty to take care of. So we're just waiting for everybody now to come round. Grant. He just looks like he's invalidated his lap. Mitch Chase, he's right at the start of his lap. I think all of these other boys, Dino, he's just starting his lap. No, Dino's coming to the end of his lap now, so we'll stick on board with Dino. But he's already pumping the 130s, so he's going to go and try and go again. Got Womax. Tuck's going to be absolute raging. It's going to be absolute raging, old Tuck. For someone in that stewards room getting an absolute one of them famous right-handers from Tuck, I believe. Won't want to be sitting in that stewards room now, I'll tell you that. Yeah, Womax, he looks like a man that knows what he's doing, hugging that wall on the left. Might have Grant just about to cross the line, and that navy blue car, there's a yellow car that's going a lot faster. That could be Tuck. Mitch Chase finished for the day. He's going to finish at best 16th. Brasco's at best 11th. Trousers at best 13th. 3rd. Womack's at best 9th. Brasco, we've said him. Speechy at best 13th. Who's the orange fella there? That's the old Ratman Ratigan. Come on, boy. Come on, Ratigan. Come on. Come on, smash it. There we go, 1.6 up in the 5th. No mucking about. That's the Ratigan I know. That's the Ratigan I know. Pigeons in 5th place. Great lap there, Ratigan. Pulled it out of the bag when you needed it, mate. What's his teammate got? Is he going to take the spoils in the team? He's getting a little bit of a toe, Hassan, but Hassan's another driver that I'd expect to pull it out right at the end. And he sticks it in 10th, been out qualified by his teammate, and T-Bag takes that straight off him. Skizzo extends his time at the top, 1:31.8. That's a great lap there from Skizzo. Yeah, so there, great lap there, Ratigan, mate. Absolute great lap. Proper pleased for you, mate. Yeah, he was right. Friar Tuck got 2 pennies. Skizzo in 1st, Egolf Hazard in 2nd. Milan pulled out the bag there in 3rd. Another driver that's been on fire this season. Trouser, great qualifying from Trouser in 4th. JT Cod, as you'd expect, he's always up there. Little Pigeon, 6th. That's great for his first race. Great qualifying from Ratigan in 7th. Tuck, 8th, soon to be 18th. And all these will jump up 1 position. F1 Dave Riley, T-Bag, Hassan, Womax, Brasco, Dino, Speechy, Grim, Mitch, and Grant. He's trying to let cars go. Yeah, don't help punching them when they go by. I'm joking. It'll be alright though, Tuck. Come on, mate. I know you got it in you, bud. I know you got it in you. So we're just waiting now for everybody to stick their strategies on. And we should be ready to go. Don't even know how many laps it is around there. It's at 1:30 lap. I mean, what, 26, 27, 28 laps? Somewhere around there. Well, not completely wrong. It's Vegas. We want to have the cars on track a lot longer. I'll get stuffed. Maverick, just in time. Your boys are doing well, mate. Riley and Egolf Hazard, I think they're both in the top 10. Riley was up there, pushing 5th. At one stage, they were 1st and 5th. Your boys. There we go. There you go. Look, there you go, man. Look, you can see them both in picture now, mate. Look, 2nd and 8th. So Skizzo, let's jump on board with Skizzo. Egolf's had an absolute fantastic start. We'll try and change to the tyres soon. Gets well out of the way. Got Milan just behind him. They're both giving each other space. Nice. Milan's going to have a little tickle. Milan's going to have a little tickle at Skizzo. Also now he's going to get the DR. He's going to get the slipstream. Skizzo looks like he's got a faster car in a straight line. Where's Milan? Milan's going around the outside. Round the outside. Round the outside. There you go, great manoeuvre by Milan, great manoeuvre. And Skizzo, oh, Skizzo has a big moment. I believe Sunday he had a moment very similar to that on his brakes. Lost it under braking. That's twice in 2 races now, Skizzo. Being attacked by Dave Riley. We need the telemetry, details. Let's have a look at the tyres. There we go. Little Pigeon, only man to start on the soft tyre. Everybody else, apart from Skizzo and Hassan, that might have been the problem there for Skizzo. He's on the hard tyre. His tyres may not have been that warm, but I don't need to see that anymore. We'll jump back to position change. Grant up 4. Skizzo down 5. We've seen White. Rattigan up 3. Rattigan's in the 4th place. You know what? I like all you drivers, but oh, Skizzo's had another moment. He's had another huge moment on the exit. Who's that orange car? No, I was just talking about him. No, Rattigan. No, he needs a new nose. Who hit my mate Rattigan? Come on. There's another car just about to come into the pits now also. I believe that's Dale. Never mind, mate. Never mind, Rattigan. You get your head down, mate. What tyres he gone on? He's gone on to the soft tyres. So we'll jump back. JT Cod's found himself up into 3rd place. Manic, for some reason, is now down into 9th. Manic's down in Hassan again. Look, this fella, he's just absolutely brilliant, mate. Pardon me. Absolute brilliant, Hassan. When I first started racing in this league, he'll be the first person to him. Bit reckless, bit of a dive bomb merchant, but the way he's come on in this last year, me personally, he could have won the most improved driver in the awards last year. He could win it this year. He's been absolutely fantastic, Hassan. It's just been literally like a 180-degree turnaround. Absolute brilliant. And if he does, I know we're a long way away yet, but if he does win the championship, there's no driver deserving more than him, to be honest with you. Egolf Hazard, fastest lap, followed by Little Pigeon, 1:35.3. Milan's got himself up into 2nd. Another guy that's been out of absolute form this season. JT Cod's always been there or thereabouts, so is Egolf Hazard. But then again, as I mentioned, Hassan's just ticking away. How many positions is he up? He's up 3. Dino, look at Dino giving it large, going to get a nosebleed up there in 8th place, getting up 5 places. Yes, Dino. Smashing it, mate. Stay in that DRS of Hassan. Let's get it back on the old time. No, that's penalties. There we go, that's what we need it on. So I've just got a massive DRS train here now from down Hassan. Hassan's going to want to close that time, but then look now, Riley and Skizzo. So it's just these front 4 are kind of pulling away at the minute. Pulling away. Oh, some of them have absolutely smashed the ERS. Absolutely smashed it. Here goes Little Pigeon making a move on JT Cod. And just while we're talking about it, Milan's making a move on Egolf Hazard. And there's the camera view we need. There's the camera view we need. So Milan now has got himself up into 1st place. So look, the whole field is in an absolute united sandwich. You've got Milan in 1st and his teammate Teabag in last. But Egolf Hazard's not going away. Is he going to stick it down the inside? He takes a lot of a tighter line, a much tighter line there, Egolf Hazard. And Little Pigeon, JT Cod's trying to change this. Is JT Cod's going to see what we're seeing. He's going to see that red light flashing. So he knows he just needs to bide his time. And remember, he's on the soft tyre, Little Pigeon. Looks like he slid slightly there on the braking, JT Cod. There you go, Mav, your boys, mate. You got 2 of your boys in the top 6. I think Mav must have had a Zoom chat with his drivers last week and told them they need to pull it out of the fire. But look at these boys, look, 1st and 6th. You must be proud, Mav. Mav, you must be proud, mate. Must be a proud team owner. Mav's been a team owner, Spartan Phoenix. We're here in season 1, mate. Season 1, he's been there since. Dino's actually overtaking Hassan, Dino. Dino's giving it absolute large tonight. But he's about to come unstuck now under Hassan. Hassan, he's got Trouser just behind him as well. Dale's DNF'd. Dale. I don't even mean to laugh. I don't even mean to laugh at him. I do apologise, mate. I do apologise, Dale. Unlucky, bud. Tuck spraying punches again. Oh, he pulled it out in the comments. 5 seconds, Penny. Manic speed in the pit lane. Manic. You're being greedy again, Manic, isn't ya? He's got a nose change as well. Dale's absolutely being given bits in the chat by Taylor, but Robbo's absolutely giving it to him. Absolutely giving it to him, he is. Maybe, mate, maybe. Manic, he might be. But it's his bandmate, isn't it? Manic and Dale, they're bandmates. Those that you are new to the stream and you don't know. They're absolute bandmates. Started a band together, the two of them. I think they go on tour next season. They might be taking a year out of F1 because they're going to go on tour together. Beach Boys, yes, you know it. You know it. Well, you know what? I'm not going to lie. I've thought of a new name. I've thought of a new name for them. I've thought of a new name for Manic and Dale. And we're going to start calling them Wrong Direction. That's going to be their new band name. Wrong, not One Direction, Wrong Direction. That's where they're going. So yeah, that's Manic and Dale. New band, season. I'm going to be their tour promoter. We're going to have tickets on sale soon. Not going to lie, they're going to be about $2.99, or you get 3 for a fiver, I believe. Yeah, because I'm not selling well, boys. So yeah, you want to see Wrong Direction in concert? Stay tuned to my YouTube, and more info will be coming up as to stadium dates. Look at that, look. What was I talking about? Look, Hassan just tricks about. Yeah, 3 for a fiver, mate. 3 for a fiver. And that's got and that 3 for a fiver, mate, you get 2 Jaeger bombs with that as well. So yeah, look, Hassan, Dave Riley and Eggoff Hazard in 2nd and 4th. Look at that. Radigan's pit again. I think it could be right. I think it could be right. He's clever fella, Manic. He's coming in and getting rid of his penalty. Might be right, mate. Could be right. They might have to pay us to go and see. We're going to see our ticket sales again. We've got 3,000 tickets available. We've sold 2, and that was to my auntie and to my uncle. Obviously, they got family rate and all that. They did. So, but yeah, just going to wait and see how the tour goes. But yeah, you've heard it here first, lads. Breaking news. So we've got Manic now down in last place. I think he's given me a few choice words while he's driving. Just leave me alone. Stop. So we've got Milan in first. And just while we're here, I'm just going to go and grab a quick drink, lads. Bear with me. back, fellas. So we are just going round again, I see. Last the first challenge, Manic. Let's see if he can pull it off. Let's see if he can pull it off. Let's have a look. So yeah, we'll just have a look now. Where's Ratigan? Ratigan's getting himself back into the race. He's in 14th, just behind Speechy. You got Teabag up down in 15th. Let's have a look at the stops. Who stopped? So yeah, from Little Pigeon down, they've all stopped once or twice. And right, fellas, those of you in the chat, we're going to put it to a vote. We're going to put it to a vote. They're going to hate me after this, going to unsubscribe. Manic and Dale, I did say we're going to change their band name to Wrong Direction. What would you prefer? Would you prefer Wrong Direction or Fake That? It's got to be... Cast your votes now. Cast your votes now. And whoever gets the highest vote at the end of the session, that's what they're now going to be known as. Beach Boys has gone. Beach Boys is now gone. It's going to be Wrong Direction or Fake That. Let me know in the chat, boys. So here we go. We've got our first vote. Wrong Direction. There we go. Mind you, that's the... I shouldn't say it. I'm a commentator. I'm supposed to be professional. But I was going to say that's the way... Dale's facing most of the time. No, I love you, Dale. I love you, mate. Wrong Direction. There's two for Wrong Direction. I think that's the one we're going for. That's the one. So we're going to jump on board with Milan, who's just about to get us off. Milan, he's got JT Cod and Eggoff Hazard. We've got Eggoff Hazard and JT Cod just behind him. Milan's gone. And Eggoff just gone into the pits. You know, Did Eggoff Hazard just go into the pit? Yeah, he did. What's gone on there? He's just coming out. We didn't see if he got a wing change or anything. Could have been a wing change. Might have had a little coming together, but that's the worst time to pit. Just on the safety car restart. Eggoff Hazard, he's too much of a good driver to make that as a strategy call. Caution sector 1. X Grant, he's had another moment. He's gone sightseeing. He's coming back onto the track now. He's got Eggoff Hazard just coming down his inside. That's nice from X Grant. That's very nice. Brasco just lost out to his teammate. Little Pigeon. Got Skizzo making his way back through the field now. Hassan's now up into 4th. He just keeps doing what he's doing. We've got Dino up in the 5th. Go on, my son. Go on, Dino. Well, call that 6th now. I jinxed that, didn't I? But yeah, stay with them, Dino. Woomax has just got Speechy. Remember, guys, DRS ain't activated yet. Trousers going for a big old double here. Trouser. But no. Woomax goes slightly deep. No, that was Mitch Chase. Woomax is a lot further up the road. Here comes Trouser now making his move. And Mitch Chase is going to the pits. Jesus Christ, we're going to run out of carbon fibre at this rate. Manic's now on the move. Manic's now up into 12th. Chasing down Ratigan. Speechy overtakes Woomax again. These two going at it. Skizzo overtakes his teammate, or that might have been his teammate just saying, go on, mate, you can go in front, you've stopped. If that is, that's... Oh, he has a big... His car's absolutely on ice at the minute. Skizzo, a couple of times we've been on board with him, and he's just firing that car around the corners. Milan now, just cruising out front. Currently 1.4 seconds in front of JT Cod. Dave Riley up in the 3rd place. going to come under attack from Hassan soon, but Dave Riley in third place. Go in there. Get in there, Mr. Riley. Yes. Little Pigeon now, he's managed to make a move on Hassan, and Hassan's lost out too. That's got to be the DRS activated now. Yeah, we just see the wing closing there of Mr. Riley. Hassan's lost out too. He's fell from 4th to 6th place. And remember, these two boys, they've actually pitted as well. And Hassan's gone into the virtual safety car. We just see that there. Hassan lost all of his wing. And the cars are now all coming into the pits, and they're all deciding to pit. Hassan's coming in. JT Cod's coming. Riley's coming. Brasco's in. Dino's in. Womax is in. Eggoff Hazard, Mitch Chase, the next Grant's going to love this. Going to get them right back into this race. Going to get them right back on. But it's not a full safety car though. It's only a virtual. So how long is this virtual going to stay out for? Oh shit, Manic up in the 6th. Go on, Manic, and he got rid of his 5-second time penny as well. Eggoff Hazard, no, Eggoff. No. Got himself a drive-through penalty. Oh no, it's the last thing you want to do. You just got yourself back into the race. That's a brilliant name, Rata Smash. Oh Jesus. The boy Speechy up in the 4th as well. Go on, Speechy, no mucking about. There you go, there goes Trouser. Trouser's got Rattigan. Rattigan just sees him through. It's alright, Rattigan's trying to come back down the inside. Trouser goes deep, and here comes Rattigan. These two boys are going at it. Rattigan carried more speed there though. Trouser carried more speed. And that Speechy absolutely peltering down on the two of them. Now, this is it now. I know not Speechy, that was Tuck. Tuck from his 10th place grid penalty. Oh, a big tank slapper coming out of the corner. Milan's the only driver that hasn't pit. The only driver that hasn't pit. Little Pigeon's doing absolute bits tonight. And I believe, I haven't seen him in this league before, so I do believe this could be his first race. He may even be reserving tonight. But here he goes now. He's going to go on the attack. He's going to get round this bit of the track now, and he's going to have the big long old straight, and that should be a pretty much taking candy from a baby. Going to line Milan up now. It's nicely through that, and don't forget Skizzo. We've got Skizzo just behind also. Here he goes. He's already halfway alongside. There we go. Is Skizzo going to put him under attack as well? Here comes Skizzo. Skizzo comes through also. Milan, he might have actually been past the pit when caution. That's a green car. That's Brasco. But we're all back to racing conditions. Oh, who's that? Rattigan. That's a safety car. Taylor Drift, I blame you for that, mate. I blame you for that. I ain't saying a word. I ain't saying a word. No one likes a snitch. But Rattigan, if you want to go and have a look at the comments about 5 minutes ago, then you might have someone to blame for that. Robbo, you're a bad man. You're a bad man, you are. You're a bad man. Look at Trouser on 3 stops in 6th place. Jesus Christ. That safety car's come as a bit of a, could it come as a bit of a blessing for Milan? Maybe. He's going to lose a few places now, but at least he gets a free pit stop. No worries, Rattigan, mate. We was on board. If it makes you feel any better, we just caught the end of that. We was on board when you DNF'd into the wall. Unlucky, bud. But you was driving well tonight, though, mate. You was driving well. So we're halfway through the race and we're on 2 safety cars now. This is the second safety car. But look at Milan. Milan's already tucked up right behind the start. Oh no, Milan stopped. Milan stopped and he's still in 3rd place. So that's a great for Milan. Skizzo didn't stop, but Pigeon did. Speechy did as well. Speechy's having an absolute stonker of a race, Speechy. Absolute blinding race. Dino back up in the 5th place. What's that penalty Dino's got there? Let's have a look. 3 seconds. Speechy up 10 places. Dino up 8 places. Look at that. Absolute great drives from these two. Little Pigeon up 4, up into 2nd. Friar Tuck up 9. But yeah, unlucky Rattigan, mate. On to the next one, bud. Skizzo's now just decided to pit. And he's going to drop down a hell of a positions now. What's he now in 10th? 12th? 13th? 14th? 15th? Now he comes out in 13th. Got 18 people in the chat. Thank you, fellas. So just waiting for the safety car to get us round. Pack's all bunched up, so we should be a go again, preferably at the end of this lap. I love that. Look at Teabag, look. He's been at the back of the pack. Anybody just tuning in now, I think Teabag's having a decent race. He's one of the only drivers that hasn't lost a position. He was at the back of the pack a little while ago, finds himself now up into 9th. But my old mate Speechy, he's having absolutely a stonking race for Sanka. I hope Basson's in the chat. I hope Basson's in the chat cheering on his drivers. His drivers are in 3rd and 8th. And we might be off playing Call of Duty, old Basson. And we might actually be in the other stream with Fear, with Dave. He's commentating tonight as well in the Toto division. So I should get the call any minute now, I believe. All the packs bunched up. I hope the safety car don't stay out. It's got to go in now, isn't it? It's got to. But it's going to be a very late call. You normally get it at the start of sector 3. There we go. That might be the start of sector 3. I don't know, but it's be a very short sector 3. So we've got Little Pigeon in 1st, up 5. Milan in 2nd. Speechy in 3rd. Dino in 4th. Trouser in 5th with his 3 stops. We've got Riley in 6th. There we go, and we're off. Little Pigeon. We've got a little bit of a jump on Milan. Everyone should be fully recharged now also. Hassan, where's Hassan? Hassan's down in 11th. Let's keep an eye on. Oh, Pigeon, give the wall a little. Rattigan's left the session. Unlucky Rattigan, mate. Pigeon had a little kiss to the wall there. As that gave him a little bit of damage. His end plate's still on it. I don't think it was big enough damage to take off an end plate, but he might have a little bit of lime green damage there, unless that was just a wheel to wall. We don't know. We'll soon find out. But it's not a track you really want to be getting wing damage on. Getting right close to these walls, these boys are. We've got Little Pigeon and Speechy's dropping Dino. Speechy's absolutely on fire. I think Speechy's been practicing. I think Speechy's had a little practice around Vegas, I believe. Milan's now lost out to Pigeon. Milan's lost out to Pigeon on DRS, so that could bring Speechy into attacking Here he is now, look, the boy's making his move. The boy's making his move. Let's see what one thing we haven't checked. What tyres are people on? There we go. We've got Pigeon, we've got Speechy, we've got Trouser. All on the medium tyre. All the rest are on the hard. So will Milan come under pressure? But Speechy's now just fell out of that DRS. Take it off the tyre. Little Pigeon 134.7, putting the absolute hammer down now. Putting the absolute hammer down now is Pigeon. Trousers going to want to try and close on Speechy as quick as he can and get inside that DRS. JT Cod and Teabag. JT Cod and Teabag are going at it, and they're closely followed by Skizzo and Hassan are going at it also. It's absolutely going off down the back of this pack now. Oh, Skizzo runs quite deep. Is that going to give Hassan a moment to try and get around him? No, he doesn't, but it's only literally a tenth in it. Skizzo goes back around the outside. Trouser still to 1.4. Speechy's gaining on Milan. Speechy's gaining on Milan, but Speechy needs to do that. Speechy can't let Pigeon go too far out in front, especially when Milan, the car between him, he's on a different tyre. Brasco gets a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting, and he was just overtaken by Egolf Hazard. There he is. No, now he's got taken over by X Grant, so he must have had a big moment there. Skizzo and Teabag. Skizzo gets Teabag. Skizzo's making his way back through the pack now, and he's going to be the one on the most fresh tyres. Let's look at Speechy. Speechy's going to be in a position soon. Speechy's going to be in a position soon to make a move on Milan. Trousers now, DRS enabled. Here we go. That's what Speechy was waiting for. Trouser now wants to try and get that gap down and get in that DRS, albeit he's got 2.8 seconds to Dino make that Riley behind him. These two are going at it, and they're soon going to come under attack from the tuck. And there, just as I say that, there goes Tuck round the outside. Dino's absolutely having a brilliant race, Dino. And there's Skizzo, look, there's Skizzo with Womax to overtake, and Womax got JT Cod. I think he might be a bit harder to overtake. And Womax is coming back at Skizzo. He's not letting him have it all his own way, but it looks like he's got the move done now. JT Cod was right up the back of Riley, and Riley goes into the wall. Dave Riley goes into the wall as he got picked up wing damage. Hopefully not. Skizzo. Speechy's dropped back slightly from Milan. Trousers got within that DRS now. Trousers the man on the move. Trousers the man on the move. It looks like Speechy. I know Speechy's only pulling away because he's got the DRS on Milan, but he just can't seem to get close enough. Riley's dropping down the pack. I think Riley may have wing damage. You find the two teammates now, 12th and 13th. There you go, Speechy, and look, that's what that DRS has done. Look, the DRS has pulled that gap back out to 1.6 to Trouser, unless Trouser's had a little bit of a moment. Trouser had a moment. Let's see now, here we go. Speechy's got DRS. He needs to take Milan as soon as he can, because look, Pigeon's starting to get a gap now in front. Caution sector 1, caution sector 1. Oh, this is a virtual, it's not come up on my screen yet. It's not come up on my screen, it's got to be a virtual safety car. We're all going slow. Caution sector 1, what's that for? I don't see no one. Dave Riley's in the pits. What's that caution for? No one get a drive-through penalty, lads. Come on. Stay under that delta. Virtual, yeah, it's a virtual safety car. Stay under that delta, lads. As we can see now, look, that 1.7's now become 1.4, or 1.5 is now going back out. Milan, Pigeon must have just broke to get well under the delta. Now he's extending his gap. He's got it now to 1.9. Been a lot. There we go. Oh, I thought he was just about to go again. Still on the VSC. It's not what speed you wanted down this straight. Be careful of that. Just be careful of your delta speech. I think he's alright. That's a long virtual safety car. Woo Max right through Penny. No. I called it in there. I called it on the comms. Skizzo now. He's been let by his teammate, I believe. Skizzo's the man on the move now. Brasco takes mixed chase. Woo Max is pitted now straight away, I believe. Yeah, Woo Max is already in the pit, serving his stop. You've got both of the drivers in the pits now, both of the teammates. Trousers got a comfortable gap to tuck behind him, so he wants to close this gap on Speechy now. Look, there they are, he can see them, they're in his view, and that's just going to make him even more. And Dino's DNF. No, Dino, no. Is that a safety car? Safety car, the third one tonight. What do these boys in the front do? Are they going to take track position? Wow, look at that. Pigeon got himself out to 4.2. Dino, unlucky, mate. He was absolutely having a brilliant race there. Absolute brilliant race. So, are any of these boys going to pit? I don't think you'll get many of these front boys with pit, but a couple of these boys who kind of got, no disrespect, nothing to lose, may pit and stick on the soft tyre. You're only going to catch up to the back of the pack, and then you're going to be on the tyre to be on, and we're going to get going again on maybe around lap 20, so it's going to be, but there you go. Yeah, mate. Oh, Pigeon! Pigeon! We was on board for that. Pigeon's got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's not what he wanted. Species decided to stay out. Species the current leader. Teabag decided to stay out. Egolf Hazards decided to stay out. Just behind. It's still showing Pigeon in the pit. What's going on? Pigeon's left the session. What has happened there? Are these boys going to get penalties for overtaking him? Wow. He stopped on track, Pigeon. Look, we're on board. Oh no. Teabag now finds himself in second place, and their tyres ain't that old. Look, 7 laps old, and you've got the rest of the pack now. And look, still showing Pigeon in the pit. Look, and he's not in the pit, he's there. Something like this happened similar to me. Something similar like this happened to me, Tuck. If you're in the chat, you may remember. Me, you and Smiley in China. I pit to undercut all of you, and then I pitted, and as I come out, it was just putting me backwards and forwards like his car's doing now. But when I watched the stream back, I was actually sitting at turn 1. So I don't know what's happened there. A poor old Pigeon, eh? Because Speechy currently in first place. Look at the positions he's gained, Speechy. 13 positions. Can he make the tyres last? Pigeon's joined back into the session. Let's go back onto his car. See if it makes any difference. I don't think it's going to make any difference. I think he's suffering from what I done. Exactly what happened to me. Epoxy these lobbies for me, and Codemasters. Absolute joke. He's about to get lapped now as well. And look, the cars are just coming down now. Bad luck there from Pigeon. There's Grant trying to get himself bombed to the back of the pack. Brasco finds himself up in the 4th, but I don't think he's been... Yeah, I know, Pigeon, mate. I know. Did that... Yeah, that happened to me, mate. Was your car just going backwards and forwards in the pit lane? Something happened like that to me a couple of seasons ago in China. I was just saying it in the comms. I pitted, same as you. Done my pit stop. As I was coming out, just as I was approaching the pit exit, it just started going backwards and forwards, and my car got stuck on track like yours is now. And I believe that your car will stay there now for the rest of the race. That's some bad luck there for Pigeon. He's absolutely having a fantastic race. Also, Pigeon, is that what caused you to run wide into the pit exit and get that 5-second penalty, or was that just you overshooting? I don't know. It looked like he went into pit, JT. He went into pit, run really wide, nearly went into the wall, got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Next minute, come out of the pit box, was showing out on track, still saying now on my screen that he's in the pit, and now his car's just stuck on the corner, just riding the barrier on the curb, going backwards and forwards. And I do believe his car will stay there now for the rest of the race. Safety car in this lap, so let's get back to racing now. These boys on the soft tyre. Milan's the lead driver on soft tyre. Egolf Hazard's got himself back up in the 3rd. Brasco's up in the 4th. Teabag got himself up in the 2nd. Speechy's up in the 1st. But they're going to come under hell of fire from these boys behind. Milan, Trouser, Skizzo. So we'll jump on board with Speechy. Speechy's gone. He's kind of got himself a little bit of a gap. Oh, you could say it, mate. Mystic Robbo, we love it, mate. We love it. Trousers already making moves. Trousers and Milan have already got Brasco. They've already got Skizzo's DNF. Skizzo's DNF. Riley's DNF. Riley's DNF. Wow. It is all kicking off. Mystic, Skipper. Brasco's DNF. Robbo, what have you done? What have you done, Robbo? Jesus, he called it in the chat. Look at the United boys. United boys are 2nd and 3rd. Milan's just about to take Teabag. Trouser for some reason ended up back now down into 8th. He was just behind Milan. Friar Tuck. Friar Tuck's in the 5th. He's got the medium runners in front of him. Seems only a matter of time before Milan takes Speechy, and there it is. Speechy's got the medium runners behind him. Can he try and hold out for a podium? I don't want to say, I don't want to jinx it, but we should see Milan now race off into the distance. There we go, Friar Tuck. He's got Egolf Hazard now, puts himself up into 4th. He could be pushing for a 2nd place here, Friar Tuck. Needs to clear these two boys as quick as he can. Oh, that shit life out of me. That was Pigeon's car, wasn't it? He needs to get himself past these two cars as soon as possible to have any chance of catching Milan. Mitch Chase has come out of nowhere and is in 6th. Wow, this has been an absolute crazy race. Speechy now has fell 1.3. Oh, Teabag comes thundering down. He's going to get done by Tuck on the inside. Come absolutely hot as... Oh, thought he was going to clean. And the Sanka Racing boys are 2nd and 3rd. Now, what does Speechy do? Does Speechy see that his teammate's on a faster tyre and let him go? Or does he need to, because he's already going to take him either way? Speechy, oh, Tuck has that big tank snapper on the exit. X Grant, 3-second time penalty. Let's stay on board with this. What does Speechy do? Is Speechy going to battle him, or is he just going to let him go? Yeah, Speechy lifted off there. Look, we see that. We see that. We see that. That's great team tactics there. We see Speechy just lift off, or if not, he broke super early to let Tuck go by. Trousers making his way back through the field. I'd love to know what happened to Trouser. He's on the attack to Womax now also. Oh, again, Jesus Christ. Yeah, great teamwork there. That pigeon car shit the life out of me again. Jesus. Yeah, that was great teamwork there, boys. Tuck, you owe Speechy a drink, mate, to be honest with you. Great team play there from the Friar Tuck and Speechy. Basson and Frankie boy going to be absolutely chuffed. Both of their cars occupy the top 4 positions. Speechy's still got Teabag though right on the back of him. Who's going to get this last position place? Because I think that first and second are pretty much sewn up. Albeit Tuck is closing on Milan slightly, ever so slightly. And there we go. That answers the question. Now, they're on the same tyre, these boys, so can Speechy keep hold of Teabag and get him in the next DRS zone? Which is only 1, 2, 3, 4 corners away. But then Speechy now, oh, that was a dodgy move by Airgolf Hazard. That was a bit of a reckless move there. No disrespect, Airgolf, mate, you know me, no disrespect to anybody, I call it how it is, but that was an absolute reckless move on that corner. You put Speechy into the barrier. I believe Speechy's now got, Skizzo's left the session. I believe Speechy's got a little bit of wing damage now after that tap. I know, mate, I know. I don't want to call it, I don't want to be that I'm bad-mouthing drivers and all that, but that was a bit reckless there from Megolf. We know he's not like that. We know he's not a driver like that. We know he's clean. He's proper clean, but that was a little bit reckless there. I think that's obviously Skizzo, mate, if you feel that you've been hard done by, mate, get it in the chat. Get it in the chat, get it in the incidents, mate, and I'm sure it'll be looked at. Hassan's now pulling himself up into 6. Hassan's got Trousers now up into 6th, yeah. Speechy down into 5th. But yeah, let's keep going, Speech. If you feel that you was done wrong there, mate, I personally felt that was a bit of a reckless move. There could be a penalty coming off Hazard's way. And then that will put Speechy, if he can just try and stay close to Teabag and try and take Teabag, then he may get that podium. But whoa, Hassan Toya's at a moment. Hassan Toya's in the wall. Hassan's in the wall from 11th. That puts Trouser now up into 7th. Extra nowhere into 6th. Wow, Speechy now is going to try and do his best to come home in 5th, which possibly could be a 4th. We've got Teabag in 4th, which could be a 3rd. Eggolf Hazard, depends if Speechy reports that. I just felt didn't have to make the move there. There wasn't a lot of space on the inside. But look, it is what it is. So we've got Milan now on the last lap. He's drove an absolute great race, Milan. Going to come for the win. It's his 2nd win as in 3 races. He's going to claw some major points back on Hassan now. Hassan's currently down in 11th. Hassan's down in 11th and Milan is first, and Hassan is first in the championship, Milan is second. So here comes Milan to cross the line and take the win at Las Vegas, followed by Friar Tuck. Great drive from Friar Tuck, and before I even pick it now, I'm going to say he'll get it from the game, he'll get it from me as well. Friar Tuck been my driver of the day. He come from 18th, I believe, 19th, 18th, and look where he's finished. Egoff Hazard at the moment has third place, but we'll have to check the Discord after to see what happens. Teabag in fourth, Speechy in fifth. GG Tuck, mate. Brilliant race from you today, mate. You got my commentator driver of the day all day long, and there you go. You got the game driver of the day. You get the game driver of the day. You get the commentator driver of the day all day long. Yeah, brilliant. And those finishes that. There wasn't a lot of penalties there either. Milan, GG's, mate. Brilliant drive. Taylor, thank you, buddy. Thank you, mate. I wanted to see you next week for some predictions. So we got Milan in first, Tuck in second, Egoff Hazard at the moment in third. Teabag in fourth, great drive from Teabag. United first and fourth. Danny boy, thank you for tuning in, mate. Stiggy, thank you, buddy. Thank you, my brother. Don't worry about these last couple of races, mate. We all know you're a better driver than that, mate. Get your head down and crack on, mate. You'll find your form again, mate. Don't you worry about that. Speechy in fifth, Trouser, decent race from Trouser in sixth, Rumax in seventh. Pigeon, thank you, mate. Appreciate the tuning in, mate. JT Cod in eighth, X Grant in ninth. Great result from X Grant. Hassan unlucky in 10th, Mitch Chase in 11th, Brasco in 12th, DNF, Riley DNF in 13th, Schizo 14th, DNF, Pigeon unlucky. No worries, bud, mate. We know what type of driver you are, mate. Pigeon in 15th. Dino was very unlucky tonight. Had a great race. Ratigan, thanks to Robbo, Taylor Drift, EDNF. And the first one was Dale, Grim Sleeper. But yeah, another cracking race, fellas. Seems to be part of the course in this division this year. So, yes, boys, thanks for the tune-in. We was up over 15 near enough the whole stream. Honestly, much love to you all. Obviously, I wouldn't do it without these drivers. I wouldn't do it without you boys tuning in either. Really appreciate it. I will see you boys on Sunday, I believe. And then we'll be back on Tuesday so we'll be back Sunday for Legacy, Tuesday for Master. I've got my permanent divisions now. And we'll be back next week for the Horner division. Gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your week, whatever you're doing. And I will see you on Sunday. Take it easy. Adios, amigos. Adios.